So a little bit of lateral movement as both front spins. I've got a bit of opposite lock on, TC's helping. Hello guys, and welcome back to the Volks Wizard channel. As you can see, we've had a fair bit of snow here in Warwickshire, and it can make a really good video if you go out driving in snow, but you do need to have the right car for the job. So which car do you think we're going to have? We've got a relatively disposable A3 with a heavy diesel engine over the front wheels, which should give it traction. We've got a TT Quattro here, and around here we've got the unstoppable RS6 with Quattro and Continental winter tyres. So this is the perfect car for the job, but we're not going to take that one. We're going to take my Golf GTI Clubsport S, but we're going to have to make one change to it before we do go out. Thing that I've changed is the tyres. The Gti Eagle F1 Supersports are good in everything apart from snow. They're just not designed to work in those conditions like any normal tyre. If you want to actually stop and make reasonable progress in snow, you need to have either a winter tyre or an all-season tyre. Now this is the Gti Vector 4 Seasons Gen 3. I tested this on warm roads back in spring 2022 just to show you that they work really well when the weather's nice, but in 2021 Goodyear lent me their demo car with these tyres on it, and I drove that in snow and I was utterly blown away. So yeah, hopefully this car today will blow me away and blow you away as well. So let's go and find some nice snowy roads. Okay, I found a snowy road. To be honest, it's a bit slushy today, but there's enough snow for me to demonstrate how good these tyres are. So it's not going to be the most in-depth or longest video driving in snow, but I can still show you the key attributes, which are traction, braking and steering, which on normal summer tyres, even in a four-wheel drive car, are highly compromised. So let's just see, we've got ESC on, we're in comfort mode just to soften the car off as much as possible, and this road is wide enough to still drive in the snow sections that are either side of the tracks. It's 0.5 of a degree, so it's still really cold. And let's just show you the braking, because I think that's the most important thing. So that's 20 miles an hour. Just get onto the snow now and brake. That was pretty impressive. If you were on summer tyres, you'd carry it on a few car lengths further, I think. Right, let's try traction then, because I think we've piled a bit of snow. Yeah, you can feel the snow we've got to drive over. So let's just get over here on the right then, where we have some virgin snow. Okay, so ESC is on fully, and let's just go. It's nice to have a manual for this because you can really control the clutch deployment. So, okay, slight lateral movement, but spinning up a bit. Traction control's keeping it controlled. Yes, very, very good. Let's just try braking again. It's a bit slushier here. Yeah, excellent. Bear in mind it's 0.5 of a degree, so most cars' tyres will not be working very well at this kind of temperature unless you're on winter or all seasons. You're not going to get any performance out of them at all. Now let's try steering. So we've got some S-bends here. It's quite slushy, but it should be enough. So let's just turn in and yeah, there's still a fair bit of control there. And again, okay, it's gone a bit slushy, but on the actual corner bit, it's still quite snowy. So you can feel the car twitching a bit, but it has enough grip to allow the ESC systems to control it. Even if you've got ESC working overtime and your tyres have got no grip, the car can't control what the tyres are doing or what the grip levels are, and it will just continue to slide. Okay, let's just pull over on the snow and brake now. You can hear the snow. I mean, that's a pretty good stop, that really is. There was no feeling of the ABS sort of overworking then either, which is quite clever, because most cars would just ABS and you'd keep on going for quite a lot longer distance. That's good. But if the tyre's got grip, then the ABS doesn't need to kick in. But I think that's where these tyres really, really work. It's braking. Again, let's do traction. So we've got good white here on the side. Skidded to a stop then, but it was still controlled. Okay, and we haven't got four-wheel drive, but we've got the VAQ diff, which will certainly help. So a little bit of lateral movement as both front spins. I've got a bit of opposite lock on. TC's helping, but you know, for a two-wheel drive car, I think that's pretty impressive. And then one more braking. This is time from 30 miles an hour. There was some ABS that time, but it didn't feel out of control. It constantly felt like it was slowing down, which you do not get on high performance summer tyres in these kind of conditions. We've got a really slushy junction now to pull out of. Let's just see what we can do with a bit of steering lock applied, just make sure it's clear. Okay, we'll go back a bit so you get more slush. And then let's just hoof it like we would normally. Good, and that's where it matters, because if you're pulling onto a main road with a big lorry coming, as there is, you don't want to be sort of sitting there wheel spinning. You want to get the job done. Now, if you live in cities, you still get snow and there's a lot more cars and things to hit, and there's some steep estates as well, which can be pretty treacherous. So I found this one here with a bit of a hill, and I just want to demonstrate to you what it's like starting off from a standstill on a hill on these all-season tyres. So we've got auto hold holding the car, we're in first gear, and just turn the wipers off, and there we go. So let's just try that hill again downwards, but we should have the opportunity to demonstrate cornering here as well. I'm doing a sensible speed, but it's really slushy, so let's just turn in, nothing's coming. And again, you can feel the front slip ever so slightly, but it just gets itself together. And now, just when we pass this car, I'm going to move over to the right onto the fresh snow, and I'm going to brake. Actually, no, it's snowy enough here. Let's just stop. Try that on a normal tyre, and we'd be into that Vauxhall Astra with this gradient. Well, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this short but hopefully sweet Vaux Wizard video. Obviously, it's not the most conclusive review of these tyres. The one I did 2 years ago in January 2021 is a little bit more in depth, but hopefully it'll give you the idea of what it's like driving on a good set of all-season tyres. I'm particularly precious over this car, and there's no way I would have come out on just normal summer tyres like the F1 Supersports, let alone the Cup 2s. These cars came on originally in these kind of conditions, but on all-season tyres it's actually quite good fun, because it's a very communicative car. You can feel the grip levels intimately, and the all-season tyres give you something to work with. They have some grip, while normal tyres will just be lethal. Anyway, keep subscribing, keep commenting, and I'll see you for the next one very soon.